Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Zayden. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today in this video, we are going to be talking, I'm going to be talking about and expressing villains I want to see in the Batman universe. Now, if you guys did not know, the Batman is my favorite comic book movie of all time. And recently, I have been thinking about the future for the Batman universe, and I want to start with the villains, like different villains I want to see. I was going to do characters, but I thought I should save that for a future video because there is a lot of characters I want to see in this world. And since this is going to be a trilogy with only a few spin-offs, I mean, there's not really that much characters I really want. So we'll talk about that in the future. But I need you guys to do me a favor and click that subscribe button down below and like the video and turn on notifications so you never miss another video. I will be talking more about the Batman world in future videos and podcasts. So, keep that in mind. But, yeah, let's get into the list. Alright, let's get into my list. So, Killer Croc is the first one I want to see. Well, the first one on the list. So, why I want Killer Croc is I think it's because he is just such a tragic villain. And since at the end of the Batman, the city was already underwater, I think Killer Croc would make a perfect side villain if he was just swimming around the water, terrorizing the citizens of Gotham. But I mean, that's just my opinion though, because I feel like Killer Croc hasn't really gotten the spotlight lately, and that just makes me kind of sad. So yeah. Next up is Mr. Freeze. Now, Mr. Freeze, without a doubt, is my favorite Batman villain. I know it's a little bit of a hot take. Maybe, okay, I guess that's the hot take for the day. So, he's my favorite Batman villain because he's just such a tragic character. He's just such a tragic character. He has so much depth into his story, and he's taken seriously. Sorry. So, I want to see, and Matt Reeves has already expressed interest in Mr. Freeze, and I have an idea for him. I don't know if this is like confirmed, but what I want to see in the sequel, something I want to see is like, since Gotham is recovering from the flood, I think this would be a perfect opportunity for Mr. Freeze to like freeze the water in the sea and make Gotham like frozen. That is just an idea. It sounds a little ridiculous, I know, but it's something I'm dying to see. I want to see Mr. Freeze get a fresh take so bad. I can't express more how badly I want this guy to get a fresh take. Hush. God, my goodness, I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say this. I've talked about this with my friends. Like, my goodness, I need this guy to move. This dude, Matt Reeves, you see this guy? Yeah, put him in a movie, please, or a spinoff. I don't care. I need him in something. Tommy Elliott is one of my favorite Batman villains. And if this world is going to be grounded, he is perfect. This guy is perfect. And especially since in the Batman, Bruce Wayne wasn't really Bruce Wayne. He was most of the movie Batman. And Tommy Elliott, if you know Hush, I mean, he likes to he does surgeries on himself to make himself look like Bruce Wayne. I think if that were to happen, he could destroy Bruce's reputation, and that could be so interesting to see in a Batman movie. That's the only time I'm gonna say that. The Court of Owls. Now, the Court of Owls is something I have wanted to see for so long. Court of Owls is a really interesting organization of Gotham that runs Gotham's underworld. And since the Batman already dealt with things of the underworld, like the criminal underworld and Gotham's corruption, I think the Court of Owls would be pretty perfect. And Robert Pattinson has already expressed he wants this to happen. So, I mean, I think we got ourselves a third movie here. I mean, if they don't do this, I guess it's fine. I mean, they were already in the Gotham TV series, so I mean, I guess it's fine, but whatever Matt Reeves wants to do, I respect it. But, yeah. Firefly. Now, for Firefly, I know this is one that nobody talks about, but I really want to see Firefly in this world. And if you're wondering why I want to see this happen, it's mainly because I think he could be an interesting side villain. I don't think he could carry a movie all by himself. I feel like he would definitely be more of a side villain, and since maybe in the sequel it could be like a few months later, Gotham's still recovering, but Firefly is going around town, he's destroying lots of buildings. You know, that could happen. I mean, just an idea. I mean, I think he'd be a pretty cool side villain. Plus, he hasn't been on the big screen yet, so I think it'd be nice for him to get a big screen debut, to be honest. Prometheus. Probably the most underrated Batman villain there is. And if I hear anyone in the comments saying, oh no, this guy's a little stupid, you need to read comic books. My God. This dude is perfect. He's perfect for this world. I mean, Prometheus, my goodness, I need this guy in a movie so badly. I can't express more. Out of all the villains I talked about, this is the one I want the most. Prometheus is basically a guy who was raised by criminals, and he had criminal parents, and his parents were killed by police. So he made it his mission to kill police officers. And I feel like he'd be a good villain in the third movie, because, like, maybe Batman has built a relationship with the GCPD, and this guy's going around killing officers. Maybe Batman will stop him. I mean, that could be a really interesting take. That could be interesting. That could be really interesting. And if they're going to do the GCPD series, I think he'd also be amazing in that. But that's just something I so badly want to see, man. I so badly want to see this happen. So, yeah, that is basically every single villain I want to see on this list. Let me know what villains you want to see in the Batman sequels and spin-offs. I will be talking about this more in future videos and podcasts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe and take care.